Hey guys, good morning. My name is Maurice, beginner day trader, and purpose of my channel, show you guys, hey, this is a journey, real life journey, what a beginner day trader goes through, stages, and how you guys will see my evolution, and hopefully, a couple years from now, the way I do my videos and the level of trader I'm at, the level of a trader I am, hopefully I'll be much, much higher than where I currently stand, and that's the goal. So I want you guys to see this journey. If you're new, first time, that's who I am, Maurice, and I'm gonna make it. I'm a beginner day trader. So today we're gonna show you guys why I'm not trading anything. Well, our tool where you're trading is not down, is down, and Cloudflare error. It's a worldwide error. It's not just the website. You can see hosts working, browsers working, but it's a Cloudflare error. So with that, I'm like, okay, well, you can't really work well if you don't have the right tools. Like showing up to the job without your equipment, you're not gonna complete the job. You can, but it might be a sloppy job, or it might not work at all. So I'm gonna show you guys right now on the right. So warrior trading was working for a little bit, and then we had Robinhood. So Robinhood, what you can do if you go to the search bar, if you have Robinhood right now, open the app, go to the search bar. You're gonna scroll down and see daily price jumps, and I can't show it on the Robinhood Legend, and I'd show it to you on my phone if I had my phone, but I'm using it to record. So you go to daily price jumps, and you can edit. I think the top right, you can edit the screener. You know, you can change it however you want. So I had it to the price or first daily price jump, and you see that's over at least 10%. The price, that way I can see it's between $2 and $10. Then the shares, because that's important. I need to see the shares, and then the volume. Like, is it trading light? And obviously the relative volume as well. And then the only thing you can't see, the last criteria, which I think is really important, is the news. You need to see if there's news. So there's a few things that you can do. I mean, one, you can look up to see if there's any news. But two, I like Charles Schwab because it has the news into level two, into the broker. I can see that on there, but it's easier when it's on the scanner. Nothing works best like Warrior Trading. So you can see that there's advanced liver cancer patient with um, namodensone. I don't know what that is. In Israel, Europe, and USA. So they complete their 9-year cure. Okay, so 10F was one. What we were looking at before when we first jumped on, I was like, okay, well, can't use word trading. I saw OLMA is up on the scanner. And I'm going to show you guys how to configure this on your screen right now. Or not right now, but after. Because the way I had this set up was nothing. Start from scratch. So I might as well do it right now. Start from scratch. This is Warrior, Warrior Trading, Robinhood Legend. Go to chart. Type in the stock you want. I had 3 charts open. One stock is pretty nice, right? But it's like, okay, where's everything? Go to indicators, start adding stuff. EMA, EMA, MACD, and where's the VWAP? Just look at it. There we go. Then you go over to the left, hit or change the EMA, which I think is pretty nice. Boom. And then you have everything. But the only downside to this is that when you try to add a widget, it's like, uh, yeah, it's not going to transfer over completely. It'll transfer over to like the the stock that you're on, but it won't really transfer everything over that you just added. But once you add it once, it'll stay on there and it won't go away. So, all right, yeah, there we go. So that's the only downside to Robinhood Legend and the volumetric volume profile. I'm just using this. I mean, I think this is pretty much the volume profile that you can see on here. So I had to do that 3 times, which was kind of annoying, and you can't really adjust as well. To make this bigger, make this smaller. So it's very limited, but it's what we had and what we got to work with. And I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, that's weird. Anyways, we were up first thing in the morning, 4 a.m. All LMA came up on scanner. it was already going down, $18, rips through after 2 minutes after 4 a.m., all up to $20, $23, consolidates within $21, breaks up to 23, 24 again, 26, and then now it's just making its high all the way up to 38 and dumping back to 27. So option buyers, congrats, because it's had option chain, you made a bank. But that's not what we're focused on. What we're focused on is why didn't we trade? Well, tools weren't working. Kenneth, and I'm going back trying to see if it was working because it wasn't working, and then it was, and then now it's down, which is okay. So Kenneth, what I was looking at when I pulled it up, and I had it on Warrior Trading too. So since it was up on Warrior Trading, it would have been funny if I just bought a position right now. I just saw that order come up. Go here. Anyways, this is what I was pretty much looking at when I pulled up KenF when I was able to kind of figure things out on Robinhood Legend. And I have never used TradingView, and I don't like it. I have it up, or I actually used it for the first time today, but I didn't really like it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work with this and see what I can do. So this is a 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 second. So we can see it took a huge dump, and what I was looking at, I was like, okay, there's clearly a wall at 60 cents here. Kenneth had 10 million shares, and there was news. I'm like, okay, it is a price point stock, but considering the market conditions today, things are down. A lot of traders probably not maybe getting onto their software. If this is day trade dash, maybe other softwares aren't working as well. I mean, TradingView is, I don't know how that works or what's that run off of, but this is working on off of Cloudflare. I'm not really too familiar with all this stuff. So I don't know how that data through TradingView is working, but we're getting it up on here. Anyways, so we might not have a lot of volume, but Canif is still trading. There are still people trading this stock. So I'm looking for a break over 60 cents and at least showing signs it's going to hold and make a move higher. Initially, it popped up to a high of 72 cents, rejected immediately, and I'm like, okay, well, let's see what's going on. So I think it's right around here. Right now, current time is 5:45, so I've been up. After this, I'm gonna go sleep. So I'm seeing that it's approaching. There we go, right here. In this area, I noticed that it was approaching breakover VWAP. Right now, the VWAP was 55 cents. It was 54 cents here, time. And I'm just paying attention to the 1 minute chart. I'm not really looking at the 10 seconds. It's not really in my favor right now. It's looking to the 10-second chart. Yeah, it's see Robinhood isn't perfect, and I just have two MACDs up. This isn't perfect. Not perfect at all. So that's why I don't use Robinhood. I just noticed this just now. Okay. Anyways, sorry to get off track. So I noticed it was breaking over VWAP, and I'm like, okay, so we're heading for retest of 60 cents. So it's not the high of the day, but second high of the day. And it broke over 60 cents. However, as it was breaking over 50 cents, immediately the ask wall was being slammed. As soon as it started approaching 60 cents, slammed with orders at 60 cents right here. And I was like, you know what? This was not going to be the day to trade. And the writing was already on the wall. Like it was there when I first went out, and I'm like, okay, this is probably not gonna go. It's not gonna go our way because we're not able to use our tools to trade. So I'm like, it's okay. But I think it was worth trying to at least see what possibly could have worked, and it's testing a discipline. I'm gonna take that every day because that's what's gonna make me better, not just by trading foolishly, but by discipline. You know, you don't want to. You don't want destruction, you want discipline. Anyways, 60 cents, mat sellers, and it's kind of slowed down. And you can already see this wall here, 59, and these are just other walls or other orders that are just placed on there. But yeah, that's why I didn't really trade it. There's way too many sellers waiting to push down on it and double topped here in the 1 minute, sunk down. It's not holding above VWAP, and that's the end of the story. So This is how you set up the Robinhood Legend. It's not perfect. They need some work. It's nothing like our beautiful day trade dash. It's okay. What we didn't do is we didn't panic. We didn't rush into a trade. We didn't make foolish decisions. We just kept it cool. Tried to see if something could have worked. I thought about taking a position over 60 cents. I was soon to start breaking it, but then I look over to level two. I'm like, okay, how's this going to look? If there's not buyers, if we're not meeting up enough bidders, than there are more than there are on the ask, it's gonna sink. And this immediately peaked. This quickly turned over. You could see it just sharply went down. So I was like, this is not it. It's not gonna work. I thought about taking 1,000 shares, but what good would that have done me? That would have disrupted my discipline. That would have disrupted my ego. That would have broke my rules. So I had to stick with 100 shares, and I didn't take a trade at all. So that's another win. Honestly, I think I took 5 wins today, and I'll take that any day. My count is 0 right now. Nothing's happened. See, it sunk down 49 cents. Imagine about 60 cents. Put in 1,000 shares. I kept holding until now. Be down $100. Something that could have been easily avoidable, and we did avoid it. Hopefully, you guys found this enjoyable and informative on how to set this up on Robinhood. It's not perfect. All right. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be back at it. Hopefully, this is up, and if it's not up, then I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep in. All right. Take care. See ya.